gun guide. In this video we're going to go over the RPD light machine gun, and this is a gun that I did back on Nuketown, but with the 6v6 face off. That's obviously the way to go to complete most of any challenge in the game right now, especially in the hardcore mode, so that's what I highly recommend. And this class setup that I'm going to show you is built for that. So obviously to start off you have to use the RPD as your primary, secondary whatever you want. Tactical, I go with the stun grenade. Lethal, Semtex, field upgrade, field mic. This is going to help with all your challenges. As far as wild card, I'm going to switch it up here. Instead of perk greed, I'm going with gunfighter, just because this thing is kind of slow. You're going to want as many attachments on it as possible. So for perk 1, I put flak jacket on. You could swap this out with tactical mask, just depending on what's going on in your game. If there's more grenade spam or if there's more tactical spam. For perk 2, I put on gearhead. This is going to help you get your field upgrade faster, which is going to help you with the challenge, and you can also store 2 at a time. And then finally for perk 3, I put on gung ho. This is going to allow you to reload while you're running at full speed, and you can even shoot while you're running. So that's a good to have in such small close quarters combat maps. As far as the gunsmith, like I said, you have 8 attachments on this now, so you can put whatever you want. The optic, I put the axial arms 3x scope. This is going to help you if you want to sit back and kind of pick people off at I'd say a distance. The maps aren't very big, but still it'll allow you to see people a little bit easier. For the muzzle, I put the muzzle brake 7.62. This is going to help with your vertical recoil. Being a light machine gun, it's going to kick pretty hard, so anything to help with your recoil is nice. For the barrel, I put the 14.7 inch GRU cut down barrel. This is going to drastically help your shooting movement speed. This is just so you can stay on target and shoot and be able to strafe back and forth a little bit better at the cost of effective damage range, but it's hardcore and the map's small. That's not going to make a difference. Body, I just put a steady aim laser. This is going to help with your hip fire accuracy. This is one that doesn't really give you any cons, and the only other one, you don't need reveal distance. Like I said, it's a smaller map, so that's why I put this one on there. Underbarrel, I put the foregrip. This is going to give you plus 20% horizontal recoil control. Vertical is easy to control. Recoil is another story, so this is going to help with that. Magazine, I just went with the 75 round speed mag. This is going to help you obviously have more ammunition in there, and if you do have to reload, a little bit quicker on the reload. But the small maps are crazy. More than likely you'll die before you run out, but just in case you do end up catching them and spawn, you're not halfway through your ammo and then all of a sudden you're out and having to reload and get caught red-handed. You can just spray and pray. For the handle, I put the serpent wrap on. This is going to help with the aim down sight time, and at the cost of sprint to fire. You really won't be running around a whole lot anyways with this thing, but if you do, it's okay. Your sprint to fire time is going to be a little off, but if you are a little bit more laid back, you can sight time, get this big son of a bitch up a little bit quicker. And then finally for stock, we put the KGB skeletal stock on. This is going to help with your sprint to fire time that your handle is going to be at a disadvantage on, so having this stock will help with that, and also helps again with aim walking movement speed at the cost of hip fire accuracy. But this thing's a light machine gun with 75 rounds. If anybody's that close that you need to hit fire, just spray and pray. It shouldn't be an issue at all. And finally for the camo spray, just get 300 eliminations. This will come natural, no need to go over this one. Stripes, get 100 headshots. This one will also come natural, especially in hardcore. No need to go over that one very much. Classic is just get 5 kills without dying 20 times. So bloodthirsties with this weapon shouldn't be an issue. This is a weapon you can use in core or hardcore, and it's going to shred people pretty decent. But hardcore is just a little bit easier. And if you are aggressive, sometimes you can get back in their spawn as they're all coming out, and you can just mow down the entire team rather fast. For geometric, just get 50 long shot medals. There are spots on the 6v6 maps that you can get long shots. Move on, like I said before, if you lay down behind the subway and shoot players on the platform, that's long shots. In the mansion, if you cross map people, that's long shots. So this is possible to do, but if not, switch over to Nuketown. That's a good one for long shots. For Flora, just kill 75 enemies detected, stunned, or blinded by your score streaks, equipment, or field upgrades. This is where having the field mic will come in handy, especially like on ICBM. You could pop this down in the middle of the map and it's going to cover the entire map, and you shouldn't have an issue at all racking up kills, as long as that's not destroyed, which sometimes it will rather quickly. But if you get lucky, you can spot it down and nobody's going to notice it, and just every single kill you get will count towards that. For science, just shoot and kill 50 enemies taking cover from you. In the face-off, there's a lot of places people like to try to hay glitch at and hide behind, so this one shouldn't be too much of an issue. But if it is, if you have a trusted source of what you do to unlock this one, just go back to that. But for me, I had no troubles with the face-off. And Psychedelic, kill 2 or more enemies rapidly 25 times. And then again, face-off 6v6 hardcore is the best way to go, just because there's so much going on, so much all the time, that you're going to constantly be running into more than one player at a time. So shouldn't be an issue at all to get 2 kills rapidly 25 times. And then finally, once you unlock all the camos for this gun, you unlock the gold, and then this is what diamond will look on it, and this is what dark matter ultra looks like on it. Overall, this is pretty solid LMG. I like this one and the Stoner 63 the best out of the 2 that we have, but this is also a solid weapon right here. And like I said, with the big magazine, you can just sit back and just spray and pray people all day long, and it's quite entertaining to use. So if you guys did find this at all useful, please give it a like, and if you want to see more like this in the future, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.